Hey kids, where are you?
We are at SeaWorld in Orlando. We are in the SeaWorld in Orlando, Florida. Let's watch the dolphin show. Let's watch the dolphin show.
Adventure that celebrates the bottlenose dolphin. It's our hope that you leave here today knowing a whole lot more about these amazing animals and have a renewed respect for the ocean and the waterways we share with them. Now, let's get things started by introducing you to one of my favorites. This is Jackson. Jackson is a bottlenose dolphin, which is just one of the several species of whales and dolphins, also known as cetaceans, that can be found right off the Florida coast. Now, all the dolphins you'll meet here today were born within our SeaWorld parks, and they range in age from 14 all the way up to 45 years old. And after the presentation today, you can visit us right next door at Dolphin Cove. There, you can get an even closer look and learn a whole lot more about this amazing marine mammal. But now that we've met some of our pod, let's dive in and talk about what makes dolphins so cool. Nature has given them some amazing adaptations that allow them to navigate. Now, dolphins will use this moment. need to risk. Dolphins are innately curious animals, and in the ocean, this can lead them to exploring polluted areas, or even to playing
Time for the Orca show.
Now we are going for the Orca show.
Excited?
Yeah.
Let's
We're
go.
gonna see an orca for the very first time.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
Great!
Let's watch the Orca show.
Are you excited?
Yes. See, let's watch the Orca show. Let's watch the Orca show. We're so excited.
In gratitude to the men and women of our armed forces, we proudly welcome you and your families and ask at this time that any members, past or present, of the United States military, any of our allies from around the world, or any first responders to please rise. Ladies and gentlemen, please join.
They live in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the Pacific and beyond.
The killer whale story is the ocean story, and it's one we all share.
We are one world.
We spend days, weeks, months, years building relationships with our whales. This creates trust, and that allows us to do some amazing things. For example, when you visit the doctor,